Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to first hold each deck up to the camera for you to see if it's resonating with you. Starting with deck number one. Could your story or message be here in deck number one? Or is it in deck number two? Could your story or message be here in deck number two? Or is it in deck number three? Could your story or message be here in deck number three? All right. I hope you have made your selection. And we'll go ahead and begin with deck number one. All right, we have the High Priestess, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Swords, overall energy, Four of Swords, King of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so I feel like somebody is thinking about you a lot, or you have been thinking about someone a lot, especially if they're an air sign or a Scorpio. I feel that you've also been receiving like a lot of messages or downloads in your sleep. I feel that maybe spirit is trying to prepare you for something. And it does seem like maybe you are like mentally preparing yourself. Right now, you might be in a state of calmness or peace. I feel like things are at ease. You could also be taking a break from something, a break from work, a break from a relationship. If you've been just very busy, I feel like you do need to take a time out, or maybe that's what you're currently doing. I do feel that someone's work isn't finished. Like this is just some sort of a break or time out, and some sort of business is going to resume. I'm also feeling as if someone has a secret or is just being very quiet about some information that they have. There may be someone that feels like a lot of responsibility to hold secrets or to keep something a secret. You might hold a lot of secrets because of your job occupation, or maybe, people have just shared a lot of things for you, maybe just know things. It does seem that I could also be picking up the energy on someone who's very intuitive or psychic. And I just feel like there's a lot of hidden information. Either you are withholding information or someone could be withholding information from you. Like in a love situation, going back to that, and it's very possible that you are heavily on someone's mind. And maybe this person even feels a sense of obligation towards you in some way. And I feel like someone is also very quiet, like someone quietly misses you and maybe feels like they made a mistake, or they could be regretting some sort of past decision. But I do feel that, at some point there's going to be a change, and whoever is keeping the secret, whether it's you or someone is keeping a secret from you. I do feel like someone will come out and open up and share whatever it is that they've been thinking or feeling. Someone maybe does want to say that they're sorry. Someone maybe does want to open up their heart or allow themselves to be vulnerable. Definitely could be a past person. If not necessarily an ex, then somebody that you just still know from the past. And if it is someone just completely new, then whoever is coming into your life, whoever's coming towards you, this person may be sad or dealing with a lot of weighty issues. But I do feel that two people are soulmates, and although something sad may be happening or someone is going through some sort of depression, it seems like something good is going to come out of it. Now, I feel like, okay, some of you have been getting readings, or maybe you've been doing readings on somebody. I feel like, especially if you are a reader, though, you're the ones with like heavy hearts, or you feel like the weight of responsibility on you. It just seems like you have a lot. And if you don't do something good or perfect, it's like you beat yourself up about it. But whatever's weighing you down, I feel like you're needing to just like let go of the past. Don't focus on things that you can't change. So just focus on the now, and I feel like that's what you're needing to do, because you might be getting too caught up in some sort of past situation. You also could be listening to music, meditating, reminiscing, and by you reminiscing, you just, I don't know, start to feel heavy. Something also may be urging you to keep pushing forward. Times where you feel like you want to quit or give up, you might receive some sort of signs or messages that are encouraging you to keep pushing, keep moving forward. It does seem like maybe you're almost at the finish line with something, like you're almost done. I just still feel like you're beating yourself up about something, like you've done so much, and then you just still feel like I could have done better. I'm hearing the name Diablo. Isn't that like devil? I don't know. But I also know there is an actress or a writer named Diablo Cody. Um, but I'm hearing that name. For some of you, it does seem like there is someone who misses you. I feel like maybe, I don't know if this person was pursuing you at one point, but it also seems like maybe you set boundaries. You set some sort of boundaries, and this hurt this person. Someone is hurt by the boundaries that you set. It feels like someone may have started developing feelings for you, but I don't know if you cut them off or something happened. Somebody's feelings got hurt, or somebody's feelings got in the way of something. If a past person, I feel like somebody is wanting to work things out. Someone also may have made some sort of plans to move forward with you until they found out some sort of news or information, and now they feel like it's too late. Maybe someone found out that you moved on and they're like, damn, I was gonna, I thought we would get back together. So I don't know. I also feel like something's going on in regards to work, especially someone who writes. Someone might be secretly working on a memoir. Maybe someone is encouraged by the pain that they've experienced in life, especially in love. Yeah, I feel like somebody is writing something in secret. It seems like you are also needing to make some sort of decision, some sort of important decision. You might be torn about something. I want to say no when to ask for help. You also may be keeping yourself busy in an effort to avoid what you're feeling. Maybe you're dealing with a lot of heavy emotions, and you could be just trying to keep your mind active, and you're picking up a lot of activities or just doing a lot, keeping yourself busy. You also might have some sort of hidden information that you want to share but you can't share or don't have permission to share. Let's just say you worked for the environment and you learned something terrible was about to happen, but you're not allowed to just disclose that type of information. And so you're just kind of like, but what else can I do? Like, how can I get this information out? I feel guilty for not being able to share this information. There's a little bit of a possibility that someone might be like a whistleblower, or maybe tries to find some other way to get some sort of important information out, because I feel like somebody wants to help and can't. But I do feel like if you are the one carrying this burden, that you're not going to have to worry anymore. I get a little bit of guilt. I kind of feel like either a fire sign feels guilty for what they did, Or maybe you feel guilty for something that you did to a fire sign. It's also possible that someone is receiving something that they put out, or they can dish it but they can't take it. It's like, oh, I don't like the way that feels. So it's possible that someone is having to experience some sort of energy that they put out. Um, I don't know too if you cut off an air sign, but then find out that something wasn't just cause, or someone that you cut off is trying to apologize for something. I kind of feel like maybe someone has something that they want to say, but they don't know how it's going to be received, or like an apology, like they want to reach out or they want to try to help or apologize, but they also don't know how it's going to be received. Someone could be looking for you. I feel like if you lost something, it's going to be returned to you. Um, I feel like somebody has already been trying to indirectly apologize for something, or trying to, it's like someone is speaking some sort of hidden or coded language. I feel like someone is trying to apologize. Someone wants you to see them, or they're trying to get your attention, but you may have some sort of barrier up. If you blocked somebody, I feel like this person has found a way to see what you're posting. Not really sure how, but I feel like somebody is, they're able to see things that you're posting again. I don't know if this person has somehow tricked you into accepting their friend request, or if they were already following you using a different name and they're starting to use that name again, but maybe you never knew. I don't know. I just kind of feel like maybe someone is back to, they're able to see what you're doing or saying on social. That's if you have social media. Someone also has been either using spell work to bring someone back or to end a situation. And depending on what happened, you might get the opposite of what you were trying to do, or somebody might get the opposite of what they were trying to do. So in a sense, kind of like a backfire. But it more so feels like if you were trying to end something, that it actually makes someone come back or return. I'm hearing something in regards to music or song. I don't know if someone's trying to play a song for you or thinking about you as music is playing. I feel like someone is also starting to see things differently. You might suddenly view someone differently, or vice versa. I almost feel like somebody is going to realize that they made a mistake, and maybe wished they hadn't said what they said. Or let's say you applied for a job and I don't know, someone passed on your resume or said no thank you. And then something happens and this person finds out that another company hired them and they're doing like really well, and they're just like regretting that they, did not respond to your resume or initially said no to you. I feel like this can have something to do with a job situation and not realizing what they had, or that they let something slip through their hands. They are like, we had that person and we let them get away. Yeah. But it looks like someone does realize that they made some sort of mistake, or that they sabotaged a situation and made it worse. And then just overall, like I said, try not to beat yourself up about something. Give yourself rest and know when to ask for help. All right, so moving on to deck number 2. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Overall energy, the Magician, the Queen of Cups, and the Five of Cups. All right, so you guys also seem to be having an energy of regretting some sort of past decision or reflecting on the past. Kind of wishing that you had seen something, or if there's anything that you could have done. In a love situation, I feel that there is someone who misses you and has been trying to communicate that in a way that is clever or indirect. I feel like someone also is very emotional, but they're wearing a mask. I'm getting, deflections and distractions here too. So you may be doing things to deflect from a situation or keep yourself busy and distracted. I feel like there's going to be some sort of changes or transformations going on in your life, whether it's career, relationships, spiritual beliefs, but it seems like there's going to be some transformations. You also may be dealing with a lot of anxiety, or you could be overthinking some things. It seems like you're also trying to approach something with logic. And it seems like logic only gets you so far, and then at some point you need to use intuition or trust your intuition. I feel too like somebody is trying to suppress some sort of thoughts that they're having. They're like, I don't want to think about this or think about them. I feel like somebody is trying not to, I don't know if someone's trying not to worry, or if there's some sort of attraction or romantic feelings that you could have for someone that you're trying to suppress. But I feel like you're trying to stop, some sort of thoughts from invading you. However, it also seems like certain thoughts can prevent you from taking certain actions. A love situation, it does seem like you could be dealing with someone who is stringing you along, someone who is just like basically saying things, and then you start to feel like, okay, like maybe, they're going to come through this time, or maybe let me wait and see if they're going to do what they say. So I feel like there's a strong possibility that someone is like a snake charmer, and this person's just very good at convincing people or getting people to believe what they say. Now, this can be positive or negative. This can also be the energy of someone who's very good at manifesting things. But this person can also take advantage of other people. The other positive energy I get from this is that this is explaining to you that you might be making some sort of excuses. You might be deceiving yourself by saying that you need this and you need that to take care of XYZ. And it's like, no, you don't. You just need to work with the things that you already have in front of you. So something's indicating that you have the necessary tools to get started on something, or to, do what needs to be done. Especially if you are like, if this is like about starting your own business, but you're like, no, I can't start my business until I get my website up, or I can't start my business until I do this, that, and the other. It's like, nope, you can start your business and the rest will follow. I feel like some of you have also been very focused, very dedicated to something that you're doing or learning. I'm getting a lot of writing or journaling for you guys as well, especially if you're a writer. I see something in regards to having writer's block. I feel that you guys are also manifesting money, or any type of financial security. There's something that you're working on. I do feel that you might have some sort of anxiety over finances, but something's indicating that you're going to have financial security. You're going to be able to take care of this, that, and the other, plus some. So I feel like you have some extra money coming in. I also feel that you could be getting paid for, paid to perform, in a sense. You might be some sort of influencer. It's something that you're good at, something that you've been practicing, And I just feel like you could be getting paid for it. Someone could be paying you for your ideas or thoughts. There also could be someone that you're attracted to at work, but you're trying not to think of them that way because they're in a relationship. You may end up cutting this person off because of that. You're like, this person's in a relationship. I got to stop thinking about them, or stop looking at them in that way and keep this professional. So yeah, I feel like for those of you that are in that type of situation, you're trying to cut that person off. I also feel that some sort of work that you've been doing is going to be completed soon. Should be within the next, week from the time you see this. It seems like you're going to be finished with something. Especially too if you have like some paperwork that you need to complete or fill out. Seems like you'll be completed with it. You also may be learning some sort of lesson about letting go or when to be quiet. Pay attention to your dreams. It's possible that you could have some sort of a sad dream, but it might be a message in it. And it doesn't necessarily mean that the dream is going to play out exactly like you dreamed it. But it does seem like there's some sort of message that you might receive in a dream. That's kind of sad. Some of you have been working really hard to break generational curses, or change certain things that have been going on in your family. Even like somebody going off to college, after generations of nobody going to college, that is still like a form of breaking generational curses. Um, okay, now I'm also getting something about straw man and what is that, USCC paperwork. I feel like maybe someone is trying to reclaim their status or correct their status. Yeah, I feel like somebody is doing some of that. Seems like someone is researching their bloodline or family tree. I feel like a family is growing and decreasing at the same time. For instance, maybe someone is moving out, but then someone else is moving in. So you also may be seeing synchronicities of 8s and 10s as well. I do feel like someone is going to lose weight. Someone's been very focused on their health and eating habits. I feel like someone's going to be really successful in regards to work. I feel like somebody's going to be recognized for their work. Someone's going to be very successful. Yeah, whatever your talents are, I feel like your talents are shining. Yeah, and matter of fact, I'm getting the energy of someone who is multi-talented and or who does get multiple streams of income. But I feel like you are going to get like a lot of recognition for your work career-wise. But a lot of attention might make you nervous or paranoid. Be careful who you do share certain pieces of information with, because someone could be doing something behind your back, or someone could be stealing your ideas or claiming them for their own. It also seems like maybe something's been trying to get your attention, but you've been too busy or distracted. Or maybe you acknowledge it, but you're just not looking up. You're like, I don't have time. I need to do this. I need to focus on this first. It could be a spirit that's trying to get your attention. For some of you, I feel like you've also been doing a lot of shadow work and maybe having to learn how to trust people, or having to use discernment in regards to people who are fake and people who are authentic. There's something that you know how to do, but your doubt keeps getting in the way. I'm getting something about designing shoes. Maybe someone thinks they can't do it, or maybe you already work in that industry. Romantically, there's someone that is trying to get your attention. And I apologize, but I can't help it. You know, I still get the same energy as people who indirectly communicate, who try to cover their identity, who are who suffer from some kind of anxiety, which is blocking them from simply walking up to you or calling you. I feel like someone is needing to heal, or they're currently working on themselves. I feel like some of you maybe have like some sort of spirit around you. It's a nervous energy or spirit. You might just need to sage, smudge, or, you know, just cleanse your area however you can. You might feel secretly connected to an earth sign, or a water sign. Like you have some sort of telepathy with that person, especially if you're not talking to them. You still feel their energy. Some of you need to set boundaries with family, especially like your in-laws or extended relatives. It seems like for whatever reason you're having to set boundaries with them. I don't know if they're trying to put a lot of pressure on you, or I don't know, it just seems like you need to set boundaries. Also, there's a possibility that this is about somebody needing to stand up to their family, especially if you're in some sort of relationship where you're dealing with someone who is struggling to feel comfortable with you because of what their family is saying. So this person needs to stand up to their family and just do what they feel is right. Somebody may be getting ready to purchase a car or pay for some sort of trip. I'm getting the energy of hidden money, hidden finances. Somebody might have like a secret bank account. You may have inherited something that's being kept from you. Yeah. Seems like something also could have been kept from you for your protection or some sort of secret. And it seems like it's a family secret though. Somebody felt like they were just trying to protect you. And so I don't know what it is that they're withholding from you. It could still be about finances, but it also could be about who someone's parents are, or, you know, the fact that somebody gave their baby up for adoption. Like somebody might have like a big family secret that they held back. Or even somebody finding out they're adopted. If you are currently moving and looking for a place to live or stay, it's possible you might move in a gated community, or you need to look into gated communities. Somebody may be coming into your life because they're single, they're going through some sort of a breakup. It seems like there's something that's going on with an earth sign. I feel like an earth sign is coming from a distance, could be moving or traveling. You could possibly agree to meet up with someone who is coming to your city. It's also possible that you might meet someone that encourages you to let go of the past, encourages you to give them a chance. And you may decide that you're ready to start dating someone, or you're willing to at least get to know somebody and see if the relationship has any legs. So yeah, especially if you were having a hard time moving on from somebody, I feel like somebody could be coming into your life, and maybe this person is worthy enough to give a try. I feel like someone is also calling off from work, school. I feel like someone is walking away from some sort of responsibility and maybe feeling like they were overwhelmed. They don't want to do something anymore. So that's another thing. I'm seeing the possibility of someone letting go of their job or feeling like they're at a dead end job. It also could be that you're working at a job only until you get a call from this other place and then you're like, you're done. Yeah. I'm kind of feeling like somebody has been cut out of pictures or somebody tried to hide or remove someone's name. But I don't know. I still feel like that type of information is going to be found out. Somebody tried to erase somebody. And it feels like, especially like a family, something dealing with the family tree. All right, so let's see what messages there are for those of you that picked deck number 3. We've got the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Hermit, Ten of Wands, overall energy, Five of Swords, Three of Wands, and Ten of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so, kind of comes off like you might be feeling guarded or defensive towards someone, but because they were being that way towards you, so you're just matching their energy. You might be dealing with trust issues. You might feel that people are out to get you. And maybe that's true. You might have people who are not genuinely happy for you around you. So there's a need for you to protect your space. The other thing I'm getting is that there is someone who's into you, but they're keeping their distance. They're keeping their distance because they're in a relationship. So this is why this person has not come forward, and this relationship has given them security, and maybe they feel like they can't just walk away from the relationship that they're in, but yet they're keeping tabs on you and staying in your energy. I feel like someone also is wanting to reach out to you, but I feel like they're afraid they're going to get hurt. This also could be how you feel. There's, in general, it seems like some kind of miscommunication at the heart of your situation. I feel like there's miscommunication. I feel like people are dealing with trust issues. I also feel that there is a bit of envy. Somebody might be looking in at the life that you have and wanting it, or feeling like you don't deserve it, or wondering how did you get that type of life. Or you might be the one with those type of feelings. Yeah, somebody could be feeling a little bitter about something. I'm getting family secrets with you guys too. There may be someone in a picture and you're like, who is this person? Like, how come we don't know about them? And maybe this person was some sort of black sheep of the family, or we don't talk about that person for whatever reason. For somebody though, I do get that maybe because it had to do with a same-sex relationship, and that was something that was maybe taboo back in that day. So yeah, I kind of feel like maybe somebody is trying to avoid a conversation about someone that they've seen in pictures. Somebody's also been thinking long and hard about whether or not they're making the right decision, or if they're about to make a decision, it's like, let me make sure I'm making the right decision. You also just in general are needing to self-examine yourself or take some sort of self-analysis of yourself and your situation. Something's making you question your actions. You're like, why did I do that? What made me say this? Or what is it that I'm supposed to be understanding or learning from this? So I feel like you guys are trying to understand yourself, maybe through other people, or initially you are being petty in a situation, or you aren't really thinking in a mature way, and then something happens where you're like, okay, let me like really ask myself, let me be mature and figure out what's going on within me why I'm behaving this way. Somebody may be getting ready to move in. Either you are getting ready to move into someone's house or vice versa. But I feel like someone's moving in, they're bringing their things. Could be family, could be a love interest. You also may be feeling burdened with responsibilities, or wondering why you're the only one that does XYZ. You also seem as if you might start to feel like giving up or something's too difficult, but then you might get signs that say, hold on, keep pushing towards the end because you're almost at the finish line. So you guys might be dealing with a situation like that too, like you want to throw in a towel, but you're, almost at the finish line. So you just need to keep motivating yourself and telling yourself certain things to keep going. You may have been stuck on an earth sign or vice versa. And it seems like maybe something ended because of betrayal, or someone got too into their feelings. I also feel like someone regrets holding on to some sort of grudge. I feel like maybe a fire sign came in between two people. Um, hmm. Somebody may be sending someone off to do their work for them for whatever reason. Yeah, I feel like somebody is acting as a messenger. Either a fire sign is acting as a messenger for someone, or an earth sign is acting as a messenger for a fire sign. Something is asking you to trust your intuition or to follow your heart. Especially if you've been debating about something and you're like, should I do this or should I do that? Should I blah, 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 blah? Should I blah, blah, blah? It's like you're going back and forth with something. And I feel like by you following your intuition is what you need to do. That's your answer. Maybe you are wanting another opinion, or like you're getting opinions but you're still confused or debating. It's like, hey, just do what you initially felt you should do and let things play out. Something is going on in regards to someone's home, with the contract of a home. I don't know if you were like, I want to buy this home, but I can't right now because of XYZ, or it just indicates that you need to go ahead and trust your intuition when it comes to this. So you may be either trying to buy a home or sell a home. You have to do what makes you happy is what I'm hearing. Do what makes you happy. It's something that you want to do that makes you happy, or you feel would make you happy, but you haven't done it yet, maybe because of going against the grain, going against tradition, going against what a family member said. But they're not living your life. It's your life. I was hearing someone walking on eggshells too. So I don't know if you're trying not to hurt someone's feelings or vice versa. I feel that in a love situation, somebody feels as if they're getting red flags. Either you feel this way about somebody or vice versa, but it's like, now I'm getting red flags from this person. But there's still some sort of curiosity. And then there's a comparing of last time this happened, this is what happened to me. I feel like you might be afraid to do something because of how something turned out in the past. Last time you wanted something, last time you wanted to be with this person, last time. Something's indicating that you need to go ahead and confront whatever fear or anxiety that you have. You need to be brave. You need to have courage. I'm getting something about someone dominating or being manipulative in a sense. Somebody's father was abusive. You also might find yourself in a lot of isolation, and people might take offense to that. People might not understand why you're wanting to be left alone or why you don't want to participate in certain things. But it seems like you are wanting to be left alone or needing space. I also feel like there's something that you're needing to research, or you might be researching something in secret. I also feel that there could be something in regards to school, like you're thinking about going to school or you're thinking about dropping out of school. Something may be telling you to hold off on spending money. Don't invest into something just yet. Don't do something until it feels right to you. Um, in love, I feel like somebody is trying to find out information about you, or they're trying to find you, they're looking for you. Someone is asking questions or wondering what happened to you. Also, yeah, if you maybe you had a coworker that you were interested in and they disappeared and you're like asking around like, do they still work here? Is that person gone? So you might be going around asking about a coworker, or they're doing this about you. If you, especially if you recently left or quit some job, somebody's looking for you. Something's going on with a baby's father. Someone's baby's father also could have been abusive. It feels like you may be trying to understand the reason why you're in some sort of relationship. Maybe you feel like you're dealing with a burden or karma, but it's like you're trying to take the high road, especially if you're a spiritual person. And it just seems like you're trying to understand why. You also could get hired for some sort of job, but it seems like either internship or like you would have to start off at entry level, and something's going to be a lot of work. You might take it because you're passionate about it. I'm also getting something about someone's child. I don't know if you feel a heavy burden or if your child is keeping something from you that they want to share but they're afraid, or I don't know, they don't know if they should be sharing something. I'm also getting a relationship that's coming out very taboo. mainly because of an age difference, but it could be taboo for any reason. Seems too like you keep avoiding something because it's too much work. Or maybe you feel like you have enough on your plate. But there is something that you're needing to complete or take care of. And you've been putting it off. You've been avoiding this. Yeah. All right, so hopefully these messages resonate. Feel free to leave your feedback. Again, thank you guys for all your prayers. Again, thank you for all that you do. I appreciate it. Sending you love and grace.